Another death in Mexico, and the family is left with more questions than answers. Hi, I'm Nikki Lynn, and welcome to Nikki Lynn Investigates, where I break down true crime cases, past and present, provide you with updates on cases that shook our communities to its core. Follow along as we delve into current events, breaking news, and criminal trials with facts, context, and clarity, all while applying legal principles. Are you ready to take a closer look?
This video may contain copyrighted material. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976 allows for fair uses for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. This video is intended for educational, entertainment, and commentary purposes. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute.
Chez Johnson from Maryland recently traveled to Cancun, Mexico to attend his co-worker's wedding, but he would not make it back home alive. Chez Johnson had recently turned 31 years old a month prior. He worked at Sinai Hospital in Baltimore as an administrative associate in the ICU unit. Johnson left for Cancun, Mexico on January 15th to attend his co-worker's wedding at the all-inclusive resort Rio Caribe. The next day, his mother, Yolanda Williams, received a phone call stating Chez had fallen from a balcony and died. This next video is being provided courtesy of WJZ.
Welcome back in. This is an exclusive story you will only see here on WJZ. The search for answers underway now after a Maryland man visiting Mexico for a wedding mysteriously found dead at a popular resort in Cancun. His mother now working to get his body back home and pleading for answers about his death. Our Janae Reese sat down one-on-one with the victim's family who thinks he was killed there.
I'm in mommy mood, trying to get things done. I'm on the phone all day.
All Yolanda Williams has left of her son are videos.
Look how good it feels with me outside in it.
Pictures and memories.
Took me out on a little lunch date afterward.
Williams says her son loved fashion, to travel, and was looking to become a dental hygienist after graduating from Baltimore City Community College in 2023.
This is him and my mom.
But on Friday, she received a call that her son was found dead.
I got a call around 1 o'clock that Chez had died, that he had fell off a balcony in Mexico.
His last known location, the all-inclusive Rio Caribe Hotel in Cancun, Mexico.
The young lady Tierra, which is my uncle's daughter, had confirmed that it was him.
The only way she got information was by FaceTiming a family friend who was also on the trip.
So I needed her to call me. So she FaceTimed me, and I wanted to see Chez, his body, but they wouldn't let me see. So she had to confirm that it was him.
So who was the last person to see him before the bride of the wedding?
They were together. And he walked her to her room. So that was and then he left and went to his room. So
and I asked her, I said, are you know, he wasn't out of it. Did he seem out of it? She said no. He seemed fine.
Almost a week later, Williams says no local law enforcement agency in Mexico has reached out to her directly about the circumstances surrounding her son's death.
They didn't tell us anything.
They said he had no defensive wounds on him.
Williams says her family has not received any official police report from the night in question, only video of the stairwell and balcony hours after the incident.
The impact on his body was from a fall. He told me, he said it wasn't from him falling down the steps. It was from him falling from a height. They first told me that his leg was broke and that he had damage to his face because they say he fell on his face. So like, what is it? So that's why I was like, I need to get the police report because it's conflicting stories.
The cameras didn't point into the stairwell. They pointed out.
They pointed outside. And she said when she went back, everything was gone and everything was cleaned up.
Shantia Smith, Chez's sister-in-law, says as of Thursday morning, the family is working with the Mexican embassy on a potential investigation. But a lot of questions remain, including how they're going to get his body home.
Y'all dangling him in front of us like, hey, look, you can have him when you want, but long as
you gotta
pay
pay
money.
His property, haven't sent it. When you pay the money, we'll send the property. It's the same thing.
WJZ did reach out to the U.S. consulate, and we did receive an automated voicemail and email. Rio Resorts has yet to respond to our inquiries.
He's my youngest, and my youngest son, and I just need the confirmation, and I don't want him there. You know, I really want him to come home.
Reporting on your corner,
so that I can put him in his resting place.
I'm Janelle Reese for WJ.
Yolanda Williams wants answers to how her son died. She has requested the official police report and the autopsy from Mexican authorities. Williams states as his mother, they would not speak with her. She was only able to get answers from a family friend who was also on the trip. A week after his death, and Williams stated, no one from Mexico's local law enforcement agency has reached out to her. She only knows what has happened and been told to her per the friends who were on the trip. She received the video and pictures of this stairwell and balcony where Johnson allegedly fell from, but the cameras are facing out, not towards the stairs, and there is no audio. So what was she told? 1. There was no defensive wounds on him. 2. The impact on his body was from the fall. 3. It wasn't from him falling down the stairs, but the height from which he fell. First, she was told he broke his leg, and then that it was a broken ankle. She tried calling the police station, but was hung up on. When she called again, someone stated they do not speak English, and then hung up. Upon calling the Rio Caribe Hotel, no one would answer the phone. Finally, to add further insult, Williams has experienced difficulty working with the funeral director in Cancun and trying to get Chez's body returned. They changed the price twice, she said, first being told it would cost them 174,000 pesos, which would discount to approximately $7,000. But once Williams' funeral home contacted them, and she also advised them they had an insurance policy to help cover some of the costs, she says the funeral director took the price back up. Williams is heartbroken over the loss of her youngest son. She wants answers, and she wants to bring him home. Sinai Hospital issued a statement. We are deeply saddened by the passing of our colleague. Chez's teammates have shared that he was a wonderful colleague and friend, with a big heart, wonderful laugh, and zest for life. We extend our condolences to his family and friends during this time. Chez Johnson's mom, Yolanda Williams, is obviously frustrated with the lack of transparency, the lack of basic communication, and language barriers that exist in trying to deal with Mexico, and what she has also called them dangling him in front of them. Like once you pay, then you can have his body and his belongings. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help with repatriation and funeral costs. If you would like to donate, please click on the link in my description box. This has been another episode of Nikki Lynn Investigates. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.